What's going on, guys? Welcome to the weekend projects with Carlos part 2 of my taillights not working. As I mentioned it before in my previous video, my taillights weren't working. Now I went to remove my taillights. Couple things about removing taillights, okay? When you're removing the taillights, you're gonna find that you're gonna have like a bolt or nut that hold assemblies, okay? Do your research before removing your taillights, because sometimes there's a way of removing it. Yeah, it can go out like this, or you can push it out like that, okay? So make sure you do your research before you start prying into your taillights. Now, in some cases, you're also gonna have some accessible doors inside your trunk to replace bulbs and all that jazz, okay? So do your research, do your, try to figure out things out before you start breaking things apart, okay? In this particular vehicle, it was very straightforward. There were two nuts that I had to remove from my taillight to be removed out of the vehicle, and then it just kind of like slide out like this. Now, my taillight's not working. When I remove my assembly, you got the bulb socket, okay? That's the bulb socket, because you're also gonna have bulbs. Like I mentioned it, my brake lights were working and my reverse lights were working, and that's because I have my bulbs, okay? Now, but my tail lights, which are the fancy lights that you see in the back of the vehicles when you're driving before you stop the brakes, okay? Those are LEDs. Now, a lot of manufacturers are using LEDs, and I would say 90% of the manufacturers right now are using LED lights. They look nice, but they can be expensive, like I mentioned it before. Now, for this particular vehicle, once I remove the bulb socket, you can see the module that I was telling you about. Now, this module is in charge of keeping your tail lights working. 90% of the time, this is the thing that goes faulty. It's not the light, it's your driver or your module or your computer, okay? Now, for this particular vehicle, as you can see, there's a connector there that I gotta remove, and this module should be able to slide over, okay? Now, I took a look at it already, and I looked for the part number, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out, okay? And I'm gonna show it to you guys, so you guys can see it. So I slide it out. I use a pick, okay? If you have a screwdriver or something, just be careful, okay? You can see it, it's just a small unit, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and unclip it. Just like that. Okay. Now, when you're removing your taillights and you see, and if you can see the your module or your driver, there's gonna be a part number. There's always part numbers. Okay. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but there's a part number right there. Okay. And there's always a brand name. This particular brand name is Valeo from France. Okay. They do a lot of parts for manufacturers. Taillights is one of them. Now, I took the part number, okay, off the module, and I did my research, and I noticed that Amazon had them, okay? They have a replacement one, okay? So instead of paying $700, anywhere between $500 to $700 for a tail light, because they sell you the whole assembly for this. They don't sell you this. They can't sell you because they tell you they come together. It comes together with the tail lights, okay? In Amazon, they have this. Now, I never dealt with this company before that I bought it from, so I don't know whether they're gonna work or not. But I read the reviews, and everybody seems to be happy with the product. So I'm gonna show it to you, because I told you that I needed 3, so I went and ordered 3. That's how they come. Okay. Now open it up. Okay, and there is the module. Okay, it's the same. It's just a replacement. Okay, so I'm gonna hook it up, and we're gonna give it a try, see if it works. Be careful when installing it, because there's little things that you can break it. Don't touch it in the top, just make sure you put it in, slide it in, connect it, and put it back, and we're gonna check it out, see if it works. Hope you like it, and let's give it a try. This is 1 out of 3 that I gotta replace. Okay, see you guys.